If there were a fashionable hotel in London which no man could enter who was under 6 foot, society would meekly make up parties of 6-foot men to dine in it.
Had it been a little clearer in its terms, it is possible that Mrs. Inglethorpe, warned in time, would have escaped. As it was, she realized her danger, but not the manner of it.
In the deathly silence, Poirot pieced together the slips of paper, and clearing his throat, read. He brought his own sword around and tried to stab his enemy square in the chest. The captain pivoted and grasped the blade coming at him with his bare hand, his palm becoming smeared with blood. The 2 men grappled with each other like this, all form abandoned, each straining against the other. We protect each other. I share their fate. In exchange for their lives, I am trusting them with mine. You're scared, Avery cautioned. You're running, but do you know what it's like to be chased, hunted? To escape a life of pain and torment, one where you never know if the next day will be your last, wishing it would end. When it finally does, always having to look over your shoulder, because at any time you could be pulled back into it, or worse. I was very aware of my crew listening to those words and was slightly self-conscious to reply, I do know it. Jane walked next to him, although she put quite a distance between them.
I couldn't believe it when Ben told me you were behind Alice's disappearance, she said. After all this time, for you to suddenly show up again is unimaginable.
And so it was that the battle for the last bag of pecans was waged in Isle 5 in the land of Marsh. The rivers ran red with cooking wine and cranberry, but amongst the death and destruction, David, son of Charles, rose from the stuffing, not dead but victorious. And thus he purchased his pecans of Isle 5 with some red wine and frozen meatballs, and journeyed home to prepare for the Feast of Thanksgiving.